Hello, welcome back. This lesson we are gonna set up a new use case for our autonomous application. And basically we're gonna actually add one more case to our airline autonomous app. Well, now we are gonna add the capability of cancel a flight or change a flight. So let's just start. The first thing I wanna show that I have created two new policies for our flight cancellation and for our flight change. Later, we are gonna go over the policy here because we are gonna explore in different actions that the user will do, and depending on the action, they will go through a different path. Another thing that I have added here already, just to speed up the process, is to add new tools, which is basically valid if a flight can be changed, execute the change flight, initiate the refund, and initiate the flight credits. So this is things that you would be adding to our system, probably integrated with other systems. So here we are gonna just make it very simple, just return with a simple string, right? So let's then set up our new agents. So the first thing we need to start with the new actions. So one thing we're gonna be doing is transfer to the flight constellation, which will have we're gonna create a flight cancel agent. And then we're gonna have also transfer to a flight change, which you're gonna have a flight change agent. So let's create our agents then. So flight cancel agent, flight cancel agent. It'll be a flight cancel agent, and they're gonna use a prompt that you already have here that you went through last time, and they're gonna use the flight cancellation policy that we have here. And then we are gonna have available for this agent few tools, right? So it will be the cancel escalate to a human, initiate the refund itself, initiate the flight credits if the user prefer flight credits, and transfer to triage and case resolve. Then let's now create the flight change agent. And this time we will have the flight change policy with the initial prompt. And you have basically change flight, and before you change the flight, you're going to validate. It's one of the policies that you have set it here. So you have the valid to change flight and the transfer to triage and case resolve if the user is satisfied. Another agent that you're gonna have, it is actually the flight modification agent, because we are going to have one intermediate one that we're gonna be the flight modification agent. And you're gonna have, for this agent, we have quite long prompt. So let me just copy it here. Flight transfer, apply. And then we have, so we're gonna, this flight modification, it will be the intermediate step before going to the cancellation or the change for flight details. And here we, in our prompt, you're kind of saying that you are a flight modification agent for a customer service airline company. You are an expert customer service agent deciding which subintent the user should be referred to. And yeah, you can kind of look at the rest of the prompt, but it's a simple one. And then now what you're gonna do is actually add this flight agent as a transfer to flight cancel, flight change. Actually need to change to flight change, a transfer to a flight modification agent. and then we add it here, right? And I believe that it's all we need to add. Let's test it and see if it works. Okay, so it is here. Let's then go through the flight cancellation policy. Let's put it on. So I want to cancel my flight. So we ended triage, then we went to flight modification agent, and then we are in the flight cancel agent, and then the flight asking me, could you please confirm flight you are referring to so I can assist you for the cancellation. Now it's time to go back to our policy, and here it's saying confirm if the customer's flight, it is correct. So if the user is asking about the same flight, proceed with the next step. But if the user is not, escalate to the human. So basically, our flight, we have passed it here as part of our contact, and the flight is 1990. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a wrong flight. So I'm going to add here 2020. And then we saw that was escalated because the flight is the wrong one. Now I'm going to try it again. Right? So I'm going to actually restart the system. Right? Now I want to cancel my flight. With triage, modification, cancel the flight. Can you confirm which one is that? So flight 1919. Yeah, thank you for providing the flight number. Do you want to refund or you do prefer flight credits? So again, going back to our policy, we have two options. Right? You can cancel or refund or get credits. I'm just going to say would you prefer flight credits for this cancellation? No. I understand you are looking to cancel your flight. I'll need you to confirm if you want to refund for the cancellation. Yes, refund. Yeah, refund was initiated, and it's telling me that it's take 3 to 5 days. Also come from here, our policies. Is there anything else you'd like to know or need assistance with? I say, no. Thank you. And then case is resolved because was one of our options, right? So when the customer is satisfied, the case is solved. Now let's explore another case, which is and let's start here to be simpler. Now I want to change my flight. Now flight transfers to flight modification, then from flight modification, it's going to flight change because now I already know that it's a flight change. I can help you with that. Could you please provide me with your current flight details and the reason for the flight change? So if we go to our policies, we need to validate the flight change, the reason for the flight change before proceed. So I will just say flight, and I'm going to say I have a wedding. Congratulations on the wedding. Could you please provide me with your current flight details so that I can assist you with that? Let's say, put a wrong one. So notice that they asked me to provide the details of the flight before, but I have an ad, so it's insisting asking that. So it's very smart. So great news, you are eligible to change your flight. Let me suggest a flight that's 1 day early for you. I did something wrong because, not that I did it wrong, but we actually don't have that policy that you need to put the same flight that is already in the context. So it just proceeded and it's fine, it's correct. So you should have here a policy to kind of ask to match the two flights. But yeah, there's a go. Eligible change flight. Let me suggest a flight that's 1 day early for you. Would you like to proceed with this change, or you do have a specific date in mind? So basically, we have here on our list of policies that we want to suggest. Where is that? Confirm on the same, proceed next. Is not valid to change. Suggest we have here suggest and flight 1 day early to the customer. That's what kind of saying here. But I want to actually give the day that I want to go. So I want to change the day to 25, 5, then 2025. So thank you for providing the date. Let me check the availability for a flight on this date. Please hold on a moment. Your flight has been, so change flight was actually called the tool. So that would say that was fine because we just said always fine here on our tools. Change the flight. So, and your flight has been successfully changed to the 25 May. Is there anything else you'd like to know? And I say, I think that is all. And case resolved. So we basically explored 2 new cases. So actually we set up new cases, and this just shows how scalable can be or autonomous app. And I think this gives us a very good idea of what you can build with this approach. So see you in the next lecture.